Hi, I'm Gretchen Kenney. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area in California. I decided to come to La Ceiba, Honduras with a broader view to do some volunteer work. I've worked at the project December 1st, 2018 through December 7th, 2018, and it's been a wonderful experience. Rafael Linares was my a broader view local coordinator, and he was excellent. He was the perfect local coordinator and made sure I was well taken care of. The most surprising thing that I experienced was how much I enjoyed teaching English to the children and the adults here with a local volunteer who speaks English. I had no idea how rewarding it would be. I also helped out with taking care of small children, and that was also very rewarding. My local hosts were just incredible. They were very accommodating, and I'm so warm and welcoming, and did not seem to mind working with me when trying to communicate, since I speak so little Spanish. I did find it was surprising that there were consistent problems with the delivery of water here in the country. That was a surprise to me. So this is such a basic need that I believe the government should provide as a priority to its citizens. But you know, you just roll with it, you deal with it, and that's what I did. The most difficult thing about my experience was my inability to communicate in Spanish. I'm trying to learn it, but I wished I had been further along before I came. But next time, when I come back, it'll be better. I had no problems with my accommodations. They were fine. The food, oh my goodness, my host, Jackie, just prepared the best food. It was really good. And, you know, again, I would recommend speaking more Spanish than I do if you come here, because it's difficult and you want to be able to communicate, and if you can't, I just felt sort of left out. What any volunteer with a broader view should understand is that the people here are so appreciative of your service, and you really feel like you're making a difference in their lives, and that's really gratifying. The Honduran people are very warm and kind and generous, and I'm sad that I can't stay in La Ceiba even longer. I had an amazing time here. I taught English to both children and adults. They were eager to learn, and were excited to hear how an American pronounces the words that they're learning in English. I only wish that learning a second language in the United States was important, because it really isn't, and I think it should be. As I told my students here, that learning a new language will make their lives larger, and that's always good. My hosts catered to me, which was really quite a surprise. They made sure I had taxi rides when I needed, and fed me well, and I'm especially grateful for their patience with my very limited Spanish language skills. Having an auto-translate app on your phone is very helpful. The weather here is tropical, so it's hot and humid. However, I grew up in New Orleans, so I knew what I was in for when I came. Some days I felt wet all day, but my normally straight hair got very full, and my skin feels really good too. I'm here in La Ceiba only 1 week, and I wish I had planned to stay longer. The food is wonderful, the people are great, and I could not have asked for a better volunteer experience. And when I come back, I definitely will plan to stay longer. I didn't feel unsafe in La Ceiba at all. I was really surprised because of the media. You hear that Honduras is a dangerous place, and I didn't feel that. I didn't go out alone because I don't speak Spanish well, but when I come back, if my Spanish is better, I'm not going to hesitate to go out on my own here, because I didn't feel that there was any danger. Any city has areas that are dangerous that you shouldn't go to, And when I travel, I know that, and I stay away from those areas. So I don't think anyone should worry about, um, you know, being afraid to come here, because I didn't feel any fear at all. Um, and I think that my favorite memory from this trip was one day I was teaching an English class to the children, and it's a 2-hour class that we take a break for. And the local volunteer that I worked with, the professor, she wasn't able to come, and I was on my own. And the kids were acting up, and I had to move some of them because they were hitting each other and goofing off. And I thought, oh God, these kids are going to be really angry with me. But after the class was over, they all came and hugged me, even the ones that I had to discipline. So that was really a surprise, and I'll always remember that. Um, so just so you know, ABV is really good at communicating before you come on your trip to make sure you take care of everything that you need to take care of. It's a great organization. I never felt like I was left without knowing what was going on or what I needed to do. Um, and I just think you should try and do this yourself. It's just an incredible way to give back, and it very gratifying, and I would recommend it to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen, for being volunteer with Abroad View Honduras. Have a safe trip home, and we hope to see you back very soon. Gracias.